Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Bleach Digest. Basically, this series will be me ranting about shit that pisses me off or that I just find annoying. This week, I'm going to be starting off with something we're all a little familiar with. Clickbait. I cannot fucking stand clickbait. It clutters up my newsfeed on Facebook and I can't even scroll through Twitter without seeing it in a link. And there are even entire websites built simply to churn it out. Dipley, BuzzFeed, Upworthy, and those are just some of the most popular. So what is it exactly? Clickbait is a kind of malignant tumor that tries to grab your attention with an eye-catching title, often posing as real content such as news. And do you want to hear the worst part? The so-called creators of this content benefit off these false and cancerous articles, and the articles themselves can even drive the public into panic mode. I mean, just think about how many times the world was supposed to end, that last deadly disease, or that last chemical that they found in your food. Now think about how many of those sites posted articles about that shit. One of my biggest issues are the misleading titles. It's like someone asked a 5-year-old to describe the content of the article, using only the first sentence of each paragraph. Alright, Bobby, tell me what you think the article was about. Oh, it looks like 2 people got into a fight or something. Perfect. Let me see. You won't believe these 2 are at it again! Just the other day, I came across this ridiculous headline. Kim Kardashian alien vagina transplant nightmare? I shit you not. That is a real article somewhere on the internet that a real, actual, living human being wrote. Like, this person actually thought that they could, grab somebody's attention with this article. How fucking ridiculous. I mean, somebody got real money for writing that. And while celebrities are great for reeling in those clicks, some sites like BuzzFeed have this down to a science. Moz.com has some great insights into just how the titles alone drag in all the views. I'll throw that link in the description. Some of the authors on these sites are just borderline plagiarists. I mean, don't even get me started on how unoriginal and ripped off the content they post is. Most of the time, clickbait is just a series of images with little to no text explaining them. And more often than not, the only changes to these pictures are the caption, or if their writer is feeling too lazy, a logo for the site. And here's some crazy shit. Sometimes they even just embed a YouTube video and slap on some sort of snarky remark. Usually just the title reworded. Why would I go to your site just to read a comment on a YouTube video when YouTube gives those away for free? Literally right below the video. What makes them think we'll fall for this over and over and over again? Well, I mean, I don't. Do you? Probably not, because I don't think you're that stupid. I've also noticed that over the past few years, clickbait has been increasing in quantity. More often than not, we can't even go on Facebook without seeing some form or sort of clickbait. What's worse, Facebook pages that were once made popular by posting genuinely good content have resorted to posting clickbait just to stay relevant. They choose headlines that are topical to what's going on in the world right now, just to grab your attention, and if you click, you're trapped wasting time with a long slideshow of pictures, each on different pages, just to maximize their ad revenue. I think we've covered most of the ways that clickbait is annoying, but one of the biggest ways it's actually negative is that it's usually not even usable content. For example, one of the most popular types of clickbait is the guide, or the 10 tips to blank, or the best way to blank perfectly types, which often only states the obvious. For example, let's say the article is 10 easy steps to stay warm this winter, right? If then it goes on to say, wear gloves, keep the heat on, drink hot chocolate, keep the doors closed, well no shit. If you're not already doing those things, then how the hell do you even know how to use a computer? On the very rare occasion that they actually throw in some real news, it's just a clone of another article written by a much more informed source, barely escaping plagiarism by switching out a word or two, and maybe shuffling around some sentences. Now I know, I am being a little bit hard on my clickbait friends, and who among us hasn't figured out which Simpsons character we are through BuzzFeed? And they do help bring attention to certain topics, but that's about the only good thing I can think of. All I ask is that they stop masquerading as news or something else important and maybe tone back the shit that makes people panic. Don't forget, if you click that subscribe button, you can learn these 10 easy steps to avoid Ebola.